Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to learn how to set up multiple websites on the same IIS server, all using the same IP address and the same hostname, but running on different ports. This method is perfect if you want to host several test or development sites on a single server without needing extra IPs or domain names. Before we jump into IIS, we need to start by setting a static IP address for our server. But first, there are a few things we need to know: the current network details, like the IP address, subnet mask, and gateway. To do that, click on the Start button, then type PowerShell, and open Windows PowerShell. Once it's open, type ipconfig and press Enter. You'll see a list of network adapters, but look for the one that's currently connected, usually labeled Ethernet or Ethernet adapter. Under that section, you'll find the IPv4 address, subnet mask, and default gateway. From this information, we can figure out the network segment and the usable IP range. The IPv4 address is 192.168.100.6. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and the gateway is 192.168.100.1. That means the network segment is 192.168.1.0, and the usable IP range is from 192.168.1.1 up to 192.168.1.254, except for the one already used by the gateway. So when we assign a static IP to the server, we'll just pick one from that range that's not already in use. Now that we know the network details, let's set a static IP address for the server. Press Windows or on keyboard to open the Run box, then type ncpa.cpl, and press Enter. This will open the Network Connections window. In the Network Connections window, you'll see the network adapter, usually named Ethernet. Right-click on your network adapter, then choose Properties from the menu. The Ethernet Properties window will open. Now, look for Internet Protocol version 4, TCP/IPv4. Double-click on it to open its settings. This will bring up the IPv4 Properties window. In the IPv4 Properties window, you'll see two options. By default, it's set to obtain an IP address automatically, which means Windows gets IP from the network automatically. But since we want a fixed address, select Use the following IP address. Now, under Use the following IP address, go ahead and enter your network details. In the IP address box, type 192.168.100.100, then, in the subnet mask box, type 255.255.255.0. Next, in the default gateway box, type 192.168.100.1. Now, let's set the DNS servers. In the preferred DNS server box, type 8.8.8.8. That's Google's primary public DNS server. Then, in the alternate DNS server box, type 1.1.1.1. That's Cloudflare's fast and privacy-friendly DNS server. Once everything looks good, click OK, and then click OK again to close all the windows. The server now has a fixed network address. To verify that your static IP is set correctly, go to PowerShell, type ipconfig, and press Enter. Look for the network adapter usually called Ethernet and check the IPv4 address. The IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway are exactly the same as the ones we assigned earlier. That means the static IP configuration was applied successfully. Let's move on to the next step, which is creating the root folder where we'll store our websites. Open File Explorer and go to your C drive. By default, IIS uses a folder inside a netpub called www.root as its main root folder. That's where the default IIS welcome page is stored when you first install IIS. But to keep things organized, we'll create our own main folder for the websites. Right inside the C drive, click New Folder, and name it Websites. Now, inside the Websites folder, let's create separate subfolders for each website we're going to host. Click New Folder again, and name the first one Site 8080. Then, create another one and name it Site 8081. And one more, name it Site 8082. We're naming these folders based on their port numbers, 8080, 8081, and 8082, because all of these websites will share the same IP address and same hostname, but each will run on a different port in IIS. Now that we've created our website folders, let's add a simple index.html file inside each one. Open Notepad, and type a simple heading like Welcome to Site 1. Then, click File, and choose Save As. In the Save As window, navigate to the Site 8080 folder. Change the Save As type to All Files, and in the file name box, type index.html. Then click Save. Now you've created your first web page for Site 8080. And type Welcome to Site 2. Then, click File, choose Save As, and go to the Site 8081 folder. Change the Save As type to All Files, and in the file name box, type index.html, then click Save. Now repeat this one more time. In the Notepad click File, then New, and type Welcome to Site 3, then, click File, choose Save As, and go to the Site 8082 folder. Change the Save As type to All Files, and in the file name box, type index.html, then click Save. Once you've saved the file, close Notepad. Now that our website folders and pages are ready, let's move on to IIS Manager to add and configure our websites. Go to Server Manager, then click Tools, and select Internet Information Services, IIS, Manager from the drop-down list. This will open the IIS Manager. Once IIS Manager is open, go to the Connections panel on the left and select your server. Then, expand the server node to see all the options, including sites and application pools. Right-click on Application Pools, and select Add Application Pool. In the Add Application Pool window, go to the name box and type Site 8080. For the .NET CLR version, select No Managed Code, since this site will just serve a simple HTML page. Then, set the Managed Pipeline mode to Integrated. Once everything looks good, click OK to create the application pool. Now, let's create the second application pool. Right-click on Application Pools again, and select Add Application Pool. In the name box, type Site 8081. For the .NET CLR version, select No Managed Code, and leave the Managed Pipeline mode to Integrated. Then click OK to create it. Now, let's create the third application pool. Right-click on Application Pools once more, and select Add Application Pool. In the name box, type Site 8082. For the .NET CLR version, select No Managed Code, and set the Managed Pipeline mode to Integrated. Then click OK to create it. Now that our application pools are ready, let's move on to adding the first website. In the Connections panel on the left, right-click on Sites, and select Add Website. In the Add Website window, go to the site name box and type Site 8080. For the application pool, click Select, choose Site 8080 from the list, and then click OK. In the Physical Path box, click the ellipsis button. Then, browse to C drive, open the Websites folder, select the Site 8080 folder, and click OK. Then, under Binding, leave the type as HTTP. Set the IP address to 192.168.100.100, and in the port box, type 8080. In the hostname box, type example.local. Once everything looks good, click OK to create the website. Now, let's add the second website. Right-click on Sites, and select Add Website again. In the site name box, type Site 8081. For the application pool, click Select, choose Site 8081, and then click OK. In the Physical Path box, click the ellipsis button, go to your C drive, open the Websites folder, and select the Site 8081 folder. Then click OK. Under Binding, leave the type as HTTP, set the IP address to 192.168.100.100, and in the port box, type 8081. In the hostname box, type example.local again, since all sites will share the same hostname but use different ports. Once everything looks good, click OK to create the second website. Now, let's add the third website. Right-click on Sites, and select Add Website once again. In the site name box, type Site 8082. For the application pool, click Select, choose Site 8082, and then click OK. In the Physical Path box, click the ellipsis button, browse to your C drive, open the Websites folder, and select the Site 8082 folder. Then click OK. Under binding, leave the type as HTTP, set the IP address to 192.168.100.100, and in the port box, type 8082. In the hostname box, type example.local again, just like the previous ones. Once everything looks good, click OK to create the third website. Before testing the websites, we need to map the IP address and hostname in the hosts file, so Windows knows where to find example.local. To do this, open the Start menu, type Notepad, and choose Run as Administrator. Then, in Notepad, click File, choose Open, and navigate to the C drive. From there, find and open the Windows folder, then find and open System32 folder. Next, find and open the Drivers folder. And finally, open the Etc. folder. At the bottom right, change Text Documents to All Files. Then select the file named Hosts, and click Open. Now, at the very bottom of the file, add the server's IP address and hostname. Then click File, choose Save. This tells Windows that whenever we visit example.local, it should point to the server with the IP 192.168.100.100. Now, let's test the websites in a browser to make sure everything is working correctly. Open web browser. And in the address bar, type example.local 8080 and press enter. You'll see Welcome to Site 1. Then, open a new tab in browser. And type example.local 8081 and press enter. You should see Welcome to Site 2. Next, open another new tab. And type example.local 8082 and press enter. You should now see Welcome to Site 3. That means all three websites are working perfectly, each one running on a different port, but using the same IP address and same hostname. And that's it. You've just learned how to host multiple websites on the same IIS server, using the same IP address and hostname or domain name but different ports, all on Windows Server 2025. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.